Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the virtual championship for season 66 of NYC Trivia League. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, one and all. Hope you're doing well today. Go Knicks! Tonight, we're going to be playing to see who is taking home the emoji crowns for season 66. Back in season 65, Team Barf took home those crowns and got to wear them proudly in the standings every single time that they played with us this season. But today we are wiping the slate clean, and we'll find out who is getting those crowns tonight. Checking in with our standings from our regular season of play here. We Drink and We Know Things ended the season with the highest score across their top 7 games, 279 total points. And Swearwolves rounded out that 10th spot with 233 points for their top 7 games. Congratulations to all of the teams who finished in the top this season. Thank you so much for playing. If you don't see yourself up there, as always, go ahead, check out the standings over at nyctrivialeague.com/standings to find out what ended up happening this season. We're going to get into our first round in a few short minutes here. Want to make sure everyone who's scheduled to join us has the opportunity to get logged into the game. As per usual, tonight we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 2 rounds are question and answer style rounds. Then we're going to do a picture round and then close out the game with a double points odd one out style round. Those of you who have played in the championship before, you are familiar with how that final round is going to work. If you haven't played before, fret not. I will walk you through the specifics when we get to that point in the quiz. As always, during the game, you'll be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some questions may have multiple choice options, but the majority of our game here tonight is going to be short answer in its structure. Enter in those responses you believe to be correct. Click submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. There will be a countdown timer accompanying each of the 10 questions in the first 3 rounds of the game. Oh, actually the first 2. I guess the picture round, that one's different too. We'll talk about that. But you also know how that works because y'all are pros. You play with us every week. So thanks for being here tonight. I do have 2 rules for this evening's game. Oh. The first rule and most important rule of trivia: there's no cheating at this game. Do not look the answers up. Would you really want to earn those emoji crowns knowing you cheated your way to the top? Don't do it. Not fun, not fair. Rule 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Keep that conversation going. Just refrain from spoiling things for others. That is all that we ask of you here tonight. We're going to dive into our first round of the game in just a moment here. I want to say thank you once again so very much for playing with us in season 66. It's been a long road here in this virtual setting doing this game for over 6 years now. Thank you all so much for sticking with us here. Really appreciate it. And we will be starting our 67th season just 1 week from today. We'll be back. And I see it is officially 8 o'clock Eastern time. So we're going to go ahead and dive into our first round of the game. I do want to give a warm welcome to the teams joining us today. From our first team to get signed up, Team 578, down to our most recent team to join us, Swearwolves. Welcome to those 2 teams and every team in between. Let's do it. Round 1 tonight. It is in the category of Spill the Tea. Here's how this round is going to work. In this round, each clue will describe a term that contains the letter T and a new word that you get by removing or spilling the T from that term. Each correct answer will be the word without the T. Like the word tally could become ally, or paint could become pain. So we're looking for the word without the T Here's number one. If you spill the tea from the band with the lead singer Patrick Monahan, you may be showered with more than drops of Jupiter at their concert. Excellent start to our game here tonight. The band Train. The word rain. Spill that tea and get rain. Almost, but not quite a social. Question number two. If you spill the tea from the first word of the 2026 film where Carl Urban plays Johnny Cage, you go from being merely alive when you walked into the film to understanding the lesson being taught by the movie's story. It is the championship, so I'm going to make sure I stick by my rules here, and you do have to spill the tea from your answer. You cannot include it to get a point. And I did specifically ask for the first word of that movie title. Mortal becomes moral, as in Mortal Kombat 2 moral. Question number three. If you spill the tea from this weapon that, per Anne Rice's rules, does not kill a vampire, you can learn other vampire lore while enjoying this fermented rice beverage. Per Anne Rice, a steak does not kill a vampire, merely maims them. Read some more vampire lore while sipping some sake. Sake. Steak minus the tea. Question number four. If you spill the tea from this animal after shearing its cashmere common on the farms in northern India, you can travel to Panaji, the capital of this southwestern Indian state, to sell your wool. Friendly reminder, folks, if anyone's having difficulty with the video pausing because you've scrolled it out of screen, out of frame, you can simply click on the little gear that you see on the Twitch video window, bottom right-hand corner. Click on the gear and then select the option that says pop-out player. It's going to add a pop-out video, and then you'll be able to scroll at your leisure. So I encourage you to do that. We are exploring an option of changing the layout of our answer sheet, but clearly that is not rolled out yet. So maybe it'll change in the coming weeks, but for now, this is our workaround. I encourage you to do that. Once again, click on the gear in the bottom right-hand corner of the video and then click Pop Out Player. Your answer for question number 4, goat becomes Goa. Goat to Goa. You did great. It's going well. Question number 5. If you spill the tea from this Alone band, you can go from simply loving their music to really listening to it for the first time. That Alone band is Heart. Spill that tea and you get Here is your correct answer for number 5. Question number 6. If you spill the tea from this 2025 HBO miniseries starring Mark Ruffalo, you get a second season without executives bothering to question if they should make one. Big fan of season 1 of this show. Personally, don't think it needs a second season. It was real tied up there at the end. Task becomes Ask. They should ask themselves, should they have made that second season? We'll find out. Question 7. If you spill the tea from the character Nana's exhausted reaction, you get the last name of this character who riled her up in the first place. Toughest question for sure so far in tonight's game. Nana, the dog of the darlings, reacting by panting excitedly to Peter Pan. Pant becomes Pan. Pan the Man. 35% got that one right. Once again, tricky. 3 more questions in this round. Here's number 8. If you spill the tea from the K-pop group who's playing the 2026 World Cup halftime show, it may cause you to call out the utter malarkey that this is the first time there's ever been a halftime show. BTS playing that halftime show, and it is BS that it's the first time there's been a halftime show. Question number 9. If you spill the tea from this word meaning a fellow crew member, you get the first name of the first Black woman to be a crew member who traveled into space. A crew member, aka a mate. The first Black woman to be a crew member in space, May C. Jemison. May, your correct answer for number 9. And our final question in round 1. If you spill the tea from this mass city that is adjacent to schools highly regarded in their physics programs, you get this class of subatomic particle in physics that is a force carrier in the universe and contributes to mass. That mass city is Boston. Minus that T, we've got boson. 90% of you got it right. Strong showing in round number 1. Let's check in with our standings 1 round into the game with 3 rounds to go. And friendly reminder, the final round is going to be a double points round. As it stands right now, we've got a tie in 10th place with 8 points each. That tie is between Swearwolves, 2 bros, 1 championship bro, Still Buffering, Team Cockroach, and Jive Turkeys. Tied in 5th with 9 points, Team Nidhogg, Why Not Zoidberg, Chi-Chi's Forever, New York or Nowhere, and Mosin Mecco. And tied for the lead right now, perfect scores, 10 for 10 thus far. The futziest Nando, We Drink and We Know Things, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and Team 578. Our second round coming at you right now. Round 2 tonight is in the category of playing with ire. Here's how it's going to work. In round 2, each correct answer will contain IRE. Question 1. Denzel Washington is a bodyguard who is responsible for protecting a young girl played by Dakota Fanning, who is kidnapped in what 2004 action movie? That movie starring Denzel Washington and Dakota Fanning is called Man on Fire. Question number 2. Happy's Place is an NBC sitcom starring what legendary musician as a woman who inherits her father's bar in Knoxville and runs it with her estranged half-sister? Remember the theme, folks. The answer needs to contain I-R-E. Thank you for hearing me making some adjustments, everybody. Appreciate you. It's Reba McEntire, who's the star of Happy's Place. Look at that. A true 100%, a real social, everybody. Well played. Question number 3. Music labels usually have a department responsible for scouting new talent called A&R, which is short for artists and what word for a list of an artist's works? A and R in music speak stands for artists and repertoire. Repertoire, your correct answer for number 3. Question 4. What repetitive phrase used in many sports to describe a victory where the winner at no point trailed its opponent comes from horse racing, where a winning horse holds the lead in a race from start to finish? That phrase used in many sports is wire to wire. You did well. 80% got it right. Question 5. Hobbits Frodo, Samwise, Merry, and Pippin are residents of what inland region of Middle-earth in J.R.R. Tolkien's literary universe? Hobbits reside in the Shire. Your correct answer for number 5. Question number 6. What title given to landed gentry in the United Kingdom that was above the rank of gentleman but below the rank of knight has now been adopted by lawyers as a common suffix? Landed gentry, a common suffix used by lawyers. It's esquire. Esquire, your correct answer for number 6. Question 7. Mobutu Sese Seko was the first and only leader of what African country from 1971 to 1977 before he was overthrown and the country changed its name to the Democratic Republic of the Congo? Democratic Republic of the Congo, formerly known as Zaire, is your correct answer for number 7. You're doing great. 3 more questions in this round. Then we've got a picture round and a double points round to close out our game. Question 8. What Q word for a soft area of wetland has become a figurative term for a tough situation that's difficult to escape from? Like the character Glenn from Family Guy, it's a quagmire. Question. Oh my goodness, look at that. 100%. Question number 9. Meaning let them do or let it be. What French phrase is used in economics to describe a policy of allowing private businesses to interact without government intervention or regulation? I'm being lenient with spelling as long as you have IRE in your answer, and I can tell you know the syllables of the phrase. It's laissez-faire, your correct answer for number 9. And lastly, question number 10. In the early 1800s, pharmacists John Wheely Lee and William Henry Perrins together developed a savory condiment that is named for what county in England? Kudos to the teams who spelled this right. It's Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. You all got it, even if you spelled it real strangely. Great round two, everybody. Let's check in with our standings halfway through the game, but we do have that double points round, so really much can change still in our quiz. Right now, tied in fifth with 19 points, we've got Team Nidhogg, Why Not Zoidberg, Chi-Chi's Forever, and tied for the lead 20 out of a possible 20 points. The futziest Nando. We drink and we know things, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, as well as Team 578. Round 3 tonight. It is time for the picture round, which this evening is in the category of Yale alumni. Name the TV show. Specifically, alumni of the Yale School of Drama. We are looking for the name of the TV show that you see depicted in each image. On your answer sheet, you'll see 10 stills from different TV shows. Inside of each image is a number from 1 through 10. And underneath the 10 numbered images, as always, you'll find those 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the TV show on the corresponding numbered blank. You all have 5 minutes to work on this round. Name these 10 TV shows starring Yale alumni. We're halfway through the picture round. Hope it's going well for you all. Reminder, looking for the name of the TV show depicted in each image. Name the TV show. We'll find out how you did in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's about that time. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click submit answers. I'm about to start that 20-second countdown timer. Good luck. We've got some answers for you all from tonight's picture round. Yale alumni, our theme, name the TV show. Image number 1, yes, it is a theme from many seasons ago. You have just been... But no, it's not Monk. It is, however, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Image number 2, that show is Agatha All Along. Image number 3, another theme that we had a couple seasons ago. You have just been...
No, please bore someone else with your questions. That's all.
Streeped. Meryl Streep in Big Little Lies. Image number 4, that is John Adams is the name of the show. Looking for specifically John Adams as the name of the show. Our next one, number 5, is Severance. Image number 6 is Only Murders in the Building. Number 7, that is 911. Image number 8 is St. Denis Medical. Image number 9 is Watchmen. And image number 10 is Atlanta. Let's see how you did. The easiest ones of the round, Severance and Only Murders in the Building, with 90% of you getting those ones right. The trickiest one, with 50% of you getting it, was Big Little Lies. All right, that was our penultimate round of the game. As a reminder, this final round is a double points round. In case you're not familiar with the structure of this final category, I will go over it for you all. First, let's check in briefly with our standings. Odd One Out is our next theme coming at us. Looking at these standings as we head into that final round. Right now, we've got a tie. Oh, lots of scrolling to get there. A tie in... Nope, no tie. In 7th place, all alone, 27 points, Swearwolves, tied. In 5th place with 28 points, 2 bros, 1 championship bro, and Mose and Mecco. In 3rd with 29, the futziest Nando, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and tied for the lead, continuing their perfect runs in this game. 30 for 30, We Drink and We Know Thing, and Team 578 neck and neck. This final round, the things could really switch up for us, because here is how it is going to work. For each question in this round, you will have 3 multiple choice options. 2 of those options are correct. For each question, you can select up to 2 options. If you guess 2 of them and they're both right, guess what? You get 2 points, so 1 per correct answer. But if you guess 2 of them and 1 of them is incorrect, then you get 0 points for that question. So play it how you will. If you're feeling like you want to risk it, even if you're not sure of both of them, go for it. Choose 2. If you want to play it safe because you only know 1, fine. Also, you can guess just 1 and get 1 point for 1 correct answer. At the end of our 10th and final question in this round, we do have a tiebreaker question just in case we need it. Let's get into it, everybody. Our first question in this Odd One Out style round, the final round of tonight. Here we go. Question 1. Which 2 of the following current players for the New York Knicks attended Villanova together, winning an NCAA championship in 2016? Your options, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Josh Hart. If at any point you have selected one of the options and you decide you want to change it, simply tap that one again and then select the other one that you want to choose instead. So you can change your answers. And as always, make sure you submit. The two players who both played for Villanova are Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. They also played with Mikal Bridges at Villanova. Karl Anthony Towns attended Kentucky. Question number 2. Which two of the following musical acts are joining BTS as the headliners of the World Cup Finals halftime show? Shakira, Blackpink, Madonna. Lisa from Blackpink is headlining the opening ceremonies. However, joining BTS as the halftime show for the final are Shakira and Madonna. Question number 3. Only 8 countries have ever won the FIFA Men's World Cup since its inception in 1930. Which two of these countries have won the title exactly 4 times? Italy, Germany, Brazil. Winning exactly 4 World Cups. Italy is 1. Germany is the other. Brazil has won more than any other country with 5 total wins. Question number 4. Which two of the following directors won their first Oscar for Best Director for a movie that starred Leonardo DiCaprio? James Cameron won his first and so far only Oscar for Best Director for Titanic. And Martin Scorsese won his first and so far only Oscar for Best Director for The Departed. Iñárritu has won Best Director twice, and he won them 2 back-to-back years, Birdman and then The Revenant. So it was not his first, though. The Revenant did star Leonardo DiCaprio. Also, Paul Thomas Anderson won Best Director for what's that movie called? The one, won Best Picture. Someone will tell me in the chat. I'll keep thinking about it. Question 5. Crooner Peebo Bryson, who passed away last week, sang duets of which two of the following songs from an animated movie which became radio hits? A Whole New World, Beauty and the Beast, Somewhere Out There. Thank you. Peebo Bryson's songs that were also from animated movies include Beauty and the Beast and A Whole New World. The version of Somewhere Out There that was a duet was sung by Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram. Well done. Question 6. Which two of the following Tony Awards did the 2026 revival of Death of a Salesman win at the Tony Awards this past Sunday? Best Direction for a Play for Joe Mantello, Best Performance by an Actress in a Play for Laurie Metcalf, Best Performance by a Leading Actor in a Play for Nathan Lane. This one was my hint of the night on Instagram. Hopefully you follow me at Trivia Meredith and looked up what happened with this show at the Tony Awards on Sunday, or maybe you watched them and you knew what happened. Joe Mantello won for Best Direction. Laurie Metcalf won for Actress in a Play. Nathan Lane did not win for playing Willie Loman. He lost to John Lithgow, who played Roald Dahl in the play Giant. Follow me on Instagram to get a hint next time you play with us over at Trivia Meredith. Question number 7. The late Anthony Head played characters whose first name was Rupert on which two of the following TV series? Merlin, Ted Lasso, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He played another character named Rupert on Jack Ryan, Rupert Thorne. He just looked like a Rupert, I guess. He played Rupert Giles on Buffy, and he played Rupert Mannion on Ted Lasso. How did you do? Quite well. He was on the show Merlin, but he played Uther Pendragon. Question number 8. Which two of the following are amongst the 7 SI base units of the International System of Quantities? Lumens, mole, ampere. The 7 SI base units are meters, kilograms, seconds, kelvins, candelas, amperes, and moles. Lumens, not an SI unit, though they are an electric unit. Well done. Let's see, checking in with our standings here. Things are quite interesting here at the top. Right now in 4th place with 42, Mose and Mecco. In 3rd with 43, Two Bros, One Championship Bro. In 2nd with 44, We Drink and We Know Things. And in the lead with 45, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. We've got 2 more questions and a potential 4 more points on the line. Question 9. Which 2 of the following TV shows have featured an acting cameo by Guillermo del Toro? Barry, Los Spookies, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Playing the deranged and disheveled patriarch of the McPoyle family, Pappy McPoyle, Guillermo del Toro was on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, portraying a hitman named El Toro. He also appeared on Barry, and It's Always Sunny, your correct answers. And of course, as we wrap up season 66, so we're saying a fond farewell to our theme from this season. For the last official time, you have just been Del Toro'd. And on to our final question of this round. Then, of course, we've got our tiebreaker question to close the game. For which 2 of the following films was Tom Hanks nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor? Big, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, Captain Phillips. Tom Hanks' first Oscar nomination was for the movie Big. And while he was nominated for a BAFTA, a Golden Globe, and a SAG Award, he was not nominated for the Oscar for Captain Phillips. So the other was A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. That does bring us to the end of our scored rounds here. We do have our tiebreaker question to close out the game. And as we said goodbye to being Del Toro'd, our theme for last season, we introduce a brand new season for 67. Every single game that we bring you next season, you are going to be
life was like a box of chocolates.
No crying. There's no crying in baseball.
I don't get it.
Any question?
Tom Hanks. That's right. Tom Hanks is going to come up in one way or another in every single game that we bring you in season 67. Looking forward to it. I'm enjoying it. I had fun putting these graphics together and that audio suite for you all. Our final question of the game, the tiebreaker. Give us your best guess. This cereal box for Fruity Pebbles features characters from the animated series The Flintstones, a show which ran for how many total episodes? Unrelated to anything in our game, but how many episodes was The Flintstones on? How many total episodes aired of the animated series The Flintstones? Your correct answer, 166 episodes of The Flintstones. That does officially bring us to the end of our quiz here tonight. We've got a new champion for season 66. Finishing up tonight in a tie for 9th place. Let's check out our final scores here tonight. 39 points each, the futziest Nando and New York or Nowhere. In 8th tonight with 41, Swearwolves. In 5th place, we had a tie with 42 points. Our champions from season 65, Barf, Mosen Mecco, and Team 578. Finishing in 4th tonight with 43 points, Kathleen Turner, Overdrive. In 3rd with 45 points, 2 Bros, 1 Championship Bro. In 2nd place with 46 points, We Drink and We Know Things. And our winners tonight with 49 points. So well played. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, our big winners. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for playing tonight. Let's get a round of applause for our top team. I'm looking for that sound effect. Where are you? How about this'll do? Yeah. Congrats, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Thank you all so much for playing tonight and for the entirety of season 66 and beyond. I'm very grateful for all of you. We will be back launching season 67 1 week from today. You'll find us back here on Wednesday, June 17th. That's at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Hope to see you there. It's been a pleasure, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night, and go Knicks. We'll see you soon, everyone.